Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. What episode? No, episode 5. Welcome. This is episode 5. This is crazy. Episode 5 of the NgoVo Convo podcast, where two stupids make it hype.
Make it right.
Make it hype. Hype, hype, hype.
Right.
I'm just hypebeast. Let's go. I'm one of your hosts. Speaking of, I'm one of your hosts, Harrison No, and I'm joined by Veronica Vo.
Get it?
This one? Or I'll figure out directions.
Yeah,
Stupid.
we're somewhere.
We're somewhere. But yeah, if you're new here, we just both want an excuse to talk about anything that ranges from anime to comics. But also why, Veronica?
One of our friends doesn't catch up quick enough, so we just wanted to gush without spoiling him.
I don't know if he's seen this one, though. I don't know
He
if
has
seen
not seen this one, so he
So,
should
if
not watch
anything-
this.
If he plans on it. But,
And when I mean watch this, I mean watch his podcast, so he needs to watch the series and then...
oh yeah, you're right.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some would say we converse on this podcast.
Really
right?
now?
Yeah.
Is it conversing?
We're conversing about slime today. Or that time I got... It's such a long title. It's
It's a light novel.
Yeah.
So
It's like that time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Mhm.
Season 2. We're doing season 2.
Part
But,
1. Also part 1.
Part 1. Oh man, just parts. But yeah, if anything, you can watch every episode on youtube.com or listen to it as a podcast by searching up NgoVo Convo, NgoVo Convo,
We don't
on
know
your
how to spell our last
podcast.
names.
if you don't know how to spell it. But yeah, on your podcast service of choice. On this episode, like I said, we're going to talk about season 2, part 1 of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. I just call it slime. It's just slime to
We
me.
call it slime.
We just call it. It's so long. Yeah.
But when you say slime, everyone knows.
Yeah, right? I'd hope. But yeah, if you haven't watched the show, series, episode, or whatever you're on at this point, just the season. Just watch the whole season. Season 2. After that, please come back and watch this episode of us just recapping, talking about it.
Gushing. Gushing,
as
too
some would
much,
say.
but it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But essentially, I didn't have much to talk about because in all honesty, with season 2, like I think Slime to me is just like a very feel good, fun anime to watch. It's nothing too serious.
One of the few isekai animes I like.
Because your favorites,
Stop. Don't you dare say that title.
Sword
Don't say
Art
it. Don't. You are saying it.
Online.
Ooh, you said it.
No, and just to, like for listeners, because I watched this initially because I was like, I heard about it from my friends. I'm like, oh yeah, it's fun. Like I don't have a huge gripe about isekais just because I know it's trash, but it's just sometimes it's fun trash.
Yeah.
But it was hard to get Veronica to even just watch season 1 at the time. I was like, dude, watch it. Trust me. You're gonna think it's adorable. You're gonna have fun with it. You're just gonna you're gonna love the slime. You're gonna think it's so cool. There's actually some fun action scenes. There's just a lot of comedy.
It's
Please
literally what he told me. And I was like,
Yes.
in my binging mode in 2020, and I was like, do I have the time to get my heart broken by another isekai?
But then I was like, no, you're already watching depressing stuff. Let's have some fun in here.
Yeah.
Let's just put some slime into your life.
I watched it, was
And
not
she watched
disappointed.
season 1 super fast. So happy.
I was not disappointed.
No disappoint. So
No disappointment.
I'll just kind of give a quick rundown of like the season, and we'll kind of talk about whatever we liked, didn't like about it. But essentially, like it starts off with Rimuru, the slime. They go back to the whole because I think he's with the kids that he's trained in season 1, and essentially he's passing off like the school, and he's passing off like he's showing like, oh, this is your new instructor, and then he goes back to the town, and I think at that point it just shows him like having like taking care of the town and everything. But then this kingdom, it's like the animal kingdom. I forgot they're called something, but essentially they come by to start like either take over or do diplomatic relationships.
Yeah.
It was like a weird like. I remember they were like just trying to test each other really.
It was really funny.
Yeah, but essentially, Shion and like Benny.
Oh, Shion, really?
Yeah. Shion's the best. I'll say it.
The best.
The best. Best plot. All the plot. Entire plot.
That's a lot of plot you liking.
Plot. But yeah, essentially it was the kingdom of Urzania. I just assumed Animal Kingdom. Because they're all like beast like people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like part animal, part
animal. Yeah, something like
not. Something, yeah.
But they essentially like fight each other for a bit. It was just cool to see.
They were like testing each other.
Yeah. It was just cool. All good action. But of course, like after that, just like they're like, oh, it's all good. They like just started negotiations, and essentially they're gonna do trade with them.
Mm-hmm.
So it was cool to see like how with what was it, the Tempest Federation, or
yeah, the Tempest town, city, whatever it's called.
Yeah, the Federation or whatever. It's like they're starting to become like a central hub for trading. So because they're trading with like the Dwarven guys, the Dwarven Kingdom, and then now them, and then like, yeah, it's just cool. It's just cool.
And they're making roads. The little
Mm-hmm.
piggies are making roads. I call them little piggies.
The little piggies.
They're little piggies. They're making roads.
It's like the orcs, I think. Or
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, you're right.
I just call them little piggies.
You're right. Yeah, they're just like, yeah. I just think it was cool. Like I was like, oh, this is feel good. They're starting to get connections, right?
Yeah, Slime is that feel good anime for sure. There's a lot of humor in it. I think that's what like so really caught me.
Yeah.
And plot.
All the plot. Good plot. But yeah, and then Rimuru essentially goes like then he goes to visit the Dwarven leader and like essentially solidifying their alliance and everything. But
yes, the bar scene.
Oh yeah, because
they got in trouble.
Shion and
the
princess is with them, and you're like, oh, the Dwarven guys and him are like, oh, we're gonna sneak out, go to the bar.
Yeah, the little goblin ones are like with them too.
Yeah, and they're like having the time of their lives with the elves, and then all of a sudden they walk out, and they're like, the Shion and the princess are like looking at them, and I'm like, they're dead men, because they told them that they weren't going out and stuff. Oof.
Man, even funny. In this world, men ain't shit.
Plot? What?
Oh, the plot?
Not wrong. But yeah, like so they're all doing that. They're out of town and everything. I think he goes to. This is where I couldn't remember because he has to be out of town for some reason, right?
He was out of town. Him and the dog Rongo.
Ranga.
They were out of town to the school. They were at the school because it was like graduation time for the little kids.
Right.
So they were in that town for a little bit, and
yeah. Because he was giving them the kids the last lesson.
Yeah,
and then so that's why he was out of town.
Stuff. Yeah.
But then you like the human dude that's like his name's Yum, right? I think.
Yeah.
But he's like the guy that's been going around as like a hero.
Yeah.
And stuff.
The champion.
But he meets like that one the magician girl.
Yeah. You mean he simps for her?
Oh my god, he simps for her so hard. It's hilarious.
It was like, so funny.
Apparently she's like a spy for
a demon lord. Yeah.
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 So like it's like so many things happen. Like they essentially go back to the town, but then Rimuru is still at the
other town.
At the other town.
With the kids.
It's like somewhat political at this point because like they have like because there's another merchant kingdom, like the kingdom of Falmouth.
Yeah.
Falmouth. I don't know how to say it.
I know. Audience, let us know.
I just see kingdom of F-A-L. But anyway.
And that kingdom's like threatened by.
Yeah, they're threatened with Rimuru's like federation or their town.
Yeah.
So they plan to like just invade it.
Basically, if you're not knowing what we're talking about right now, watch season 1.
Yeah. Just watch both season 1 and 2.
Yeah, 1 and
essentially.
2.
Yeah.
To get the whole story.
Because it builds on top of each other. It really does.
Yeah, it does.
But so essentially this is all setting up for like they're gonna invade and all that, so then they have like they introduce like these human kids or human characters
that were isekai'd like, into the world.
That were also isekai'd. Fuck.
And
that also came in. They have powers and stuff.
can I just say something?
Yeah.
When people have Gen from Bleach, his eyes, I just don't trust them.
Oh yeah, because one of the dudes has like just like the slit
The
eyes.
slit eyes.
Yeah, but then like when he smiles or like he opens his eyes slightly, I'm like, you psycho.
Yeah.
But he's like the swordsman. Then there's like the messy haired dude that looks like Goku hair.
Yeah, the
essentially.
Goku hair. Yeah.
But like he's like the
Strength,
berserker or
he's
something.
like, yeah, the berserker.
And then there's the girl. I
that,
forgot
like,
her power though.
She freezes time for like a specific amount of times. I think
Remember.
she freezes something. I forget.
Yeah.
They're not really that important, but they're important, but not
assholes.
that important.
They're
Yeah,
assholes.
yeah.
Essentially, like, yeah, it's like the Yoonbrox brings back the magician girl, which then there's another beast dude that also she has like simps for her now, and then like
And then she releases
these guys are in town. They're trying to start stuff, so they like
Yeah.
attack people, but they attack like the little goblin guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Groot. But then essentially, like everything just falls into place where Rimuru's on the way back, but then there's a barrier. The barrier
Yeah.
pops up, and so everyone in town's trapped. So then these guys just start like wrecking shit. But it dampens like the monster's powers and all that. So then they're trying to, because Shion's like Shion and like the other ogres, or I guess they're called something else now. But
they just start fighting.
yeah, they all start fighting, but then they realize they don't have enough power. So like they all get wrecked by these asshole like human kids.
Yeah, the knights that they
Yeah.
were with.
Oh, and then like because then there's like the actual kingdom that's invading comes in with those knights, and they're like, oh, why are you guys attacking humans? Let's just kill
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
So they essentially just wreak havoc, and it's just
I think it was like 10,000 monsters died or something.
yeah, something like that. A lot of people died.
Best girl died. Your best girl died.
Hey, you're going
For a
too
little
fast now.
bit.
We don't talk about that yet. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Because she was doing her best, okay? Shush.
Yeah, she was. And then Slime Guy was in another fight, and his powers were dampened.
Well, because he was fighting like that one girl from like the church or something, but she was badass. Like that fight was pretty cool. Because she was like, because she was the student of like the
girl he ate. I forgot
Yeah.
her name. It also starts with an S.
I starts with an S too.
There's a lot of names that start with an S, and I can't remember.
But essentially, she's like, "Oh, I'm here to kill you because you killed her."
yeah, and she doesn't understand that, like,
She doesn't know like that girl chose like to
to
let
die
it
that
happen.
way.
Like
Yeah.
to die that way because she was just
Yeah.
ready. But
That fight was good.
They were fighting, but like essentially, like
Sound
after-
tier was Fire Force. Like, ooh.
Dude, Slime with their sound effects, so good because it's actually, it's essentially like Fire Force where like you hear like the impact, but also like they would have like the fucking electronic sounds happen.
And like the bass, just like, ooh, it's beautiful.
Oh, so good. You don't expect that from this I did not expect that from this anime at all.
I know.
Like I was just
surprised
expecting
me.
some stupid ass like plot and shit, but it was actually really good. That fight was just cool because Rimuru actually, his powers were dampened, but it was just like, he actually started having trouble.
Yeah.
And then he went into like that one, he went into gluttony mode or whatever.
Yeah.
He used gluttony, and it was so cool.
And he cloned himself and then he went back to a slime and just hid.
Just hid.
Yeah. That was cute.
Because she beat him technically.
Yeah, technically.
But it was always every time I'm like, you guys have to dampen their powers because you little bitch.
Yeah, you know.
You can't do it.
She technically cheated because he could have won.
I feel like he could have. But no, I thought that fight was so cool. It was so awesome. Animation was dope.
It was good. The fights towards, I think the last 3 episodes were really good too.
Mm-hmm,
2 episodes.
Yeah.
Because you don't expect a slime to level up anytime soon.
No, you don't at all.
And
then, but yeah,
wreaks
essentially,
havoc.
It was like everything was happening all at once.
Yeah.
Like everyone's getting buried in, getting wrecked, and then everything like bears go down because they think it's all done. It's all done, and Rimuru is actually able to come back, and he sees like the town's actually in shambles and just all the destruction. But like all the higher ups are like still okay, but like essentially like he sees everything, and then he's like walked through, and then they explain like what's going on, like what happened. And then it was so sad because he was like, all the people, like they rounded back to the first season. First rule, don't hurt humans.
Yeah, I know.
Essentially, don't hurt humans, and that's why everyone got like massacred.
Wrecked.
Because they were like, oh, we need to follow his orders. We don't hurt humans.
Yeah.
So he's like all distraught. He's like, oh, I said that. And he has like a crisis because he's like, technically I'm a slime now, but I had this idea that I've been human this entire time.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really sad because then they ended. Then he's like, oh, okay, like we'll just gather everyone. Where's Shion? And essentially, she's like, everyone's like, because throughout the entire time they had like this face of like, oh, we can't tell him yet.
Like,
yeah, sad, but we can't tell him yet. And
like,
then
can't tell him the full story, and then he walks out into town, and
then you see like they show all the bodies like covered, and it's like that's how many people died.
It was crazy.
It's crazy, but then then he sees Shion dead, and then he's
the big
like,
booby girl died. I mean, Shion died. That one slipped. I'm sorry to all the listeners. Harrison's just trying to.
Okay. There was. I already had the trauma from Attack on Titan where Sasha died, and then we were talking in our group chat. I was like, man, we're gonna watch this. I'm like, oh yeah, Shion looked like she was getting beat, but they didn't show her dying, so I guess it's all good. The thing is, everyone in the chat already watched it before me, so they're like, They didn't say. You guys didn't say anything. I didn't even think about it until like
your brother and I were just like,
Yeah, and I was like, and then I watched the episode. I was like, wait, she's dead. Anime doing me dirty. I hate this shit.
Oh man, but he finds a solution.
Oh yeah. He essentially realizes he has to become the demon lord. Oh, becomes a demon lord.
Yeah.
But in order to do that, he has to kill.
It was 20K.
20K people
for their souls.
Like, at the time I found out, I was like, you know what? That's fine. 20K for best girl. That's cool.
Worth the plot.
Worth. Plot is worth 20K.
20K humans. Man, the
random,
energy.
Do you? I thought it was also cool how like they bring back people from season 1, like the trio, like the group that like traveled to adventures.
The human trio.
Yeah. But they're not, or at least the girl wasn't.
The girl was like, an elf.
Was an elf?
Yeah.
Because that's how she explains how he became one. And did they tie in with like, oh my god, what's her face? Milim?
Yeah, Milim.
Pink hair girl. Milim?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the pantless girl. That's another plot.
That's another. Oh my god. Do you notice how like at the end, sidebar, do you know how it's at the end they like pin like Shion and her together? I'm like, yeah. Two best girls that people like.
Oh yes,
it's so funny, but yeah, no. So I thought it was just cool how like they tie people into like they gave her backstory really quick. How Milim became a demon lord, and
it was a sad little. Backstory.
It's also sad because it kind of ties it like it showed like how she was like the daughter of like a dragon, but then like they made a dragon friend and
just watch it.
Just watch.
Cry a little bit.
Actual feels which I didn't expect.
I know that one surprised me too because I don't read slime and the manga, so I was just like, wow, her backstory's a little sad. Like, I see why she's like this.
Yeah, but essentially, they plan like Rimuru planning on like essentially taking 2,000K lives just to be able to bring people back, bring his people back. 20K. Yeah. 20K. Oops. 20K. And then they just show like the other kingdoms are ready to like attack the town.
But they have a plan on their side.
They have a plan on theirs too, yeah. But
that was nice to see.
So they have these encampments ready to like keep the barrier up. So then their counterattack is to essentially kill everyone and then take out the barrier at the same time.
Because the princess and the mage girl were gonna like
Oh yeah, going back to that, they essentially try the mage girl and it's like, hey, you're gonna have to die for everything. I was like, oh shit, he doesn't care about humans anymore. He's gonna kill people.
He's gonna do it.
He's gonna do it. But then like the two simps are like, no, don't. Human like the man, I can't remember the beast. Oh, I like the dynamic because they're like bros.
They're bros simping for one girl.
They're the bro simps.
The bro simps.
Oh my gosh. I couldn't take it seriously because he's like, don't kill her. I was like, yeah, simp.
I I was the same way. I was like, you simp, what are you doing?
It's like, bro, come on. But
he essentially just replaces her heart.
Yeah, because he's like, oh, the claimant is in charge. The other Demon Lord claimant is in charge. So he's like, oh, replaces the heart with our official one.
Yeah.
So then she's free.
She's free to love whichever simp she wants.
Which is Yoon.
Yeah.
Hilariously. The successful simp.
Yes.
But what was it? Yeah. So they take so she's helping with the barrier because essentially they're gonna take down the barrier, but then also make their own barrier to keep in the souls.
Yeah,
because those souls haven't left and all.
Yeah.
This is how they bring people back and blah blah blah. Just watch the anime. Anyway.
We're just gushing over the good stuff.
Veronica explains anime. No, I'm like, I'll gush about it. You watch the anime, so you can gush with me.
It's just two stupids not knowing how to gush.
Rude, but not.
I said two stupids. There's two of us.
I heard two. Anyway,
I heard two.
But no, they have this whole thing planned out, and then they're like, all right, we're gonna get our revenge, and we're gonna send out squads to like take out those 4
each
bases.
Campsites. Yeah.
Which they take. Benny Morrow.
Ooh.
One man goes in.
Kills 100 people.
It was so cool. It was just like, they're like, we could take them on because we beat them. But then these guys are like, you didn't see me at my final power. Fuck y'all.
I have a final form outside of this dampening.
Yeah. It's like, by the way,
spell.
Dead. And then like, every other team kills the encampments, no problem. But then like the final one had like the 3 asshole humans that were like, that have powers and everything. So then the old man ogre gets his revenge on that because
the swordsman.
He loses to the swordsman. He loses to the swordsman one. I can't remember their names all of a sudden. Oh my gosh, I should have wrote these down. I don't remember their names. Should wrote that down. I always remember them by their aspects. I'm dumb.
Yeah, same.
But
it's fine.
Anyway, but essentially they get their revenge because the old man beats that swordsman kid who was so cocky.
Yeah.
And then the orc pig dude.
The little piggy.
He was not little in that part, dude. He was full armored, thick boy, ready to beat some people down.
He was a thick bacon.
That was a good one. Oh my gosh.
So the piggy was fighting the berserker guy.
Yeah. Look at us. Like, it's so hard to follow this because we don't remember names, but that's how much.
Yeah, sorry. We're really bad with names sometimes, so we just describe them. So if you want to yell at us, just yell us in the comments.
Yeah. If you call us stupid or dumb, we accept it. 100%.
It's fine. It's in our intro. It's okay.
we purposely do it at the beginning, but
you can't hurt my feelings.
It was such a good. It was a feel good because you got to see them like fucking. They think there's such shit. And then they realize, I can't beat these guys. Like, the old man ogre, like, beat that guy so fast. He's like, he just decapitated him.
Yeah.
This anime got violent fast. Like, after the switch, he's like, we're just going to kill people now. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the berserker dude, the thing with him is, like, he regenerates. Oh, no. Did he kill the girl at that point?
He had to escape.
Yeah.
And then he talked to the girl because she was sleeping. She has no idea what's going on. And then he kills her, and then he gets her, like, all her powers.
Yeah. And essentially, hers was, like, regeneration or something, right?
Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't remember. Just watch the anime. You'll figure it out.
Essentially, he becomes... he's like, I'm indestructible. I'm like, that's not good. Because then the other guy was like, well, he has a power that, like... It's like more an infection type deal. Yeah. Like he's able to, it eats away at someone, and it's like famine or something like that, right?
And then he also regenerates really quickly.
He also regenerates. So like he's fighting them. They're both fighting each other.
Yeah.
And that dude gets wrecked because he's like, he can't. He just got pounded. That's what it was. He kept getting pounded on.
Yeah. Because little piggy just went at it.
Yeah. Little piggy was hungry.
Hungry.
Season 1.
He's a hungry boy.
But yeah, and then like they get saved by like their teacher, or that one guy did because everyone else dies.
Yeah.
And then they essentially take over the bases, and then they have to those two regroup. The humans regroup, While all the monsters are like, all right, we're good. We take down the barrier.
And then the other base was where the
main base. So
the main base.
So those humans go back to the main base of the Falmouth, the other merchant kingdom.
Yeah, where the king's at.
Already there. Then, yeah, where the king and everything. But Rimuru's just sitting up top. He's like, all right, boys, I'm gonna kill everyone.
Oh, he's such a savage.
Yeah, dude. How did you expect him to kill everyone?
I thought I didn't think that their souls, I guess the way they animated it was a little weird because he kind of shot them with something, I guess. He
had a power where I think it was I'd say his own slime thing where he's just he's able to just shoot through.
Yeah, he shot through their bodies or heads or whatever. And
it was laser. It was almost like a laser.
It was like a laser. Yeah. It's not killed them. Man, he did that quickly because the little
kill counter.
The kill counter just kept going up. It's 1,000 died, 2,000 died, and then that episode, it was they didn't have an end credit. It was just the credits were rolling, and then it's 3,000 died, 4,000 died, 5,000 died.
You see that he reaches it. I was like, oh shit! But you keep seeing how people die. And I'm like, oh, people. You just essentially, if you just look at it,
people are dropping. Yeah, bodies were dropping.
Yeah. But then those guys come back. The humans come back. So their teacher's a mage also or something?
Yeah, a stronger one.
Yeah. But essentially he takes over the kid's body. So he has those powers too.
Yeah. If you're confused, just watch the anime.
It was already confusing. It was a
little confusing. Yeah.
I was like, okay, I guess that's happening. Because plot.
Yeah. So basically, the berserker guy has 3 people's powers in his own body.
Yeah.
But now the berserker guy is no longer the berserker guy, but the teacher, the mage. You know what? Just watch it.
Just watch it. It'll make more sense. It's really easy. It's just it's just so many people. But yeah, they're all the knights and all of them are seeing this happen. The king is freaking out. The advisors And then the next episode's
good boy turns into demon lord.
Yeah, because he's going down. He's all right, I'm gonna mess with these guys, or I'm gonna discuss with these guys. But he loses. They're oh, you're gonna turn into a demon lord now. And he's I'm getting sleepy. And I was oh no, this is bad. What if he dies? I was what bad timing? Well, I mean, I know he won't, but what bad timing? But then because he's becoming a demon lord, he summons
3 demons.
There are other 3 archdemons or something. They're called something else.
They're lower level than demon lords.
Yeah, they're lower than demon lords, I think,
I think they're archdemons is what they describe them.
Something like that. Or they said one thing, but then they realized he's something else. Primordial.
Oh, Diablo,
yeah.
When he renames him.
Yeah, it took me a bit because that was the same guy that was in the flashback episode from season 1 at the end.
Yep.
They brought him back. And I was oh, cool. And he's oh, I need to become this man's servant fast. I was so now Slime has a simp.
I have my reserves about Diablo. I know he's going to get backstabbed, probably.
Yeah. Or he's going to do the backstab.
But Diablo, if you watch Black Butler, he looks like Sebastian. Anyway, weeb moment. But
you're not wrong, though.
Anyway.
He's dressed up in his suit and everything.
Yeah,
but
a little suit and everything.
No, then he fights that one that mage, or because Rimuru essentially killed most of everyone except the
king and the priest, archbishop.
Yeah, something like that. There's all this political stuff, but essentially he kills everyone but those 3. Because then the archdemon or the Diablo fights the mage, old man mage that's not old. That's
in the berserker's body. Oh my god. The audience, the listeners are going to be what Mage the heck?
Yeah, no, they're going to listen to us. They're Mage Goku? Yeah, Mage Goku. That's the one. I remember the important names because fuck these guys. They're all assholes. Anyway. Yeah. I just labeled them as assholes.
Yeah, it's fine. This is how Harrison hosts. We don't know names.
That's just me in general. I'm so bad with names.
Yeah, same.
But
man. Diablo has a fight with berserker guy.
Who knows? Maybe I wrote it in my notes. Maybe I did write the names. I don't know. No, I didn't. So Diablo beats the shit out of him. Oh no, the guy was so scared that he passed out.
Yeah, he rolled his eyes and like passed out.
I was like, wow, you little bitch. But no, yeah, and then like they bring him back. They bring Rimuru back, and he evolves, and everyone's like watching him. Everyone passes out. Rimuru becomes like, because they're tied to him, so they like pass out. Yeah.
Minus the two people.
Yeah, the demon. Yeah, or the two. Yes, yeah.
2 humans. Yeah, or the mage and the human guy that sims over her aren't connected to him.
Yeah, but yeah, they
evolve again.
He evolves. He becomes like his human form, or slime becomes his normal human form, but has like robes.
Yeah.
Someone was like, I never thought he could pull off rope drip. I never thought rope drip was a thing, but god damn, he pulls it off.
It's his.
But then he revives everyone.
Yeah.
But like in order to become Demon Lord, like they show like how he like all his skills get changed, or like they take out certain things. But it was just cool.
It's cool how he evolved.
Yeah. And
it's cool how the slime like person that we hear like evolves too.
Yeah.
It's really funny because like Rimaru's like, your speech is like a lot more fluid. Did you change?
She's like, no.
She's like, no.
The hard part is I can't tell, but I guess sure.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I guess you did change a little bit.
I'll take it. Essentially he becomes a demon lord, but looks the same. They said everyone looks like has a new power, looks slightly different. I was like, nope, everyone looks the same to me. Yeah, I don't get it.
Maybe it's part 2 that they'll
part 2. Who knows? But now they're like, oh, now we have to deal with like the other kingdoms and all that, but then they're like, oh no, they're like worried about fighting 3 fronts because now he wakes up and they show that the Beast Kingdom is like in trouble.
Yeah.
Or the Animal Kingdom, because Milim is apparently the other Demon Lord is also taken over and fights the Beast.
He gets his
Demon
ass
Lord
whooped.
Because she goes insane. She's like, oh.
She has
like a dragon. She has clothes.
She has pants when she evolves.
She pants gives her power.
No wonder they did not give her pants this season 1.
Oh my gosh. But no, that fight was cool too. Like the 2 demon lords fighting, I was like, oh, this is insane. That's when the sound design thing and everything happened again.
So good.
I was like, it's Fire Force again. I love it. Oh gosh. I know. Yeah. So essentially now they have to worry about that. Claymore, they have to worry about Falmouth, I think. And then like the church. There's like 3 there was like 3 fronts. I remember them saying 3 fronts. And then he's like, no, wait. They figure out, oh no, we have a cart. I can't. Wow, my brain is mush right now. I'm tired. I woke up at 7 this morning.
Monster ad? Monster ad? Starbucks ad?
But essentially they have a trick up their sleeve and they're like, oh, we're going to revive someone. Did you expect them to revive someone?
He's so hot.
I didn't expect them to revive
the dragon.
Yeah.
Veldora.
Yeah, I didn't expect them to revive Veldora. I was like, oh, cool. But he essentially like makes his own body. Like, this is Slime's stupid with his logic. I was like, because I'm like, this is a lot. Whatever, I'll take it.
He clones
I'm gonna clone myself, put Veldora's like spirit or whatever into that body. But the thing is, Veldora is so powerful, like his body started morphing into like
he morphed into like an 8-pack errand that's blonde.
Yeah, essentially. But it has like a deep voice.
Yeah, deeper voice.
And he's like all like super ecstatic and everything. I was like, oh, he gets a cloak and all that. I was like, okay, so this is Veldora. Cool.
Yeah, so this is it.
This is the moment when both me and my girlfriend are like, oh no, he's hot.
Yeah, my boyfriend and I,
Oh,
we've been fooled this whole time.
Oh man, Slime believes in equality with its plot.
Yes.
But yeah, essentially they ended with Veldora being revived. I was like, this is cool. This is fun. This is just all fun.
Basically, this whole podcast was just us trying to figure out the names of characters.
That's the description. It's like, do we know the names of Slime? No, but do we recommend this anime?
Yeah. Yes.
100%. Because we remember important names.
Yes. Like Shion.
What's her name again?
Like big booby girl.
Facts. But yeah, no, I had a lot of fun. It's just funny because like season 2 was just, I can't wait for season 3 because I just loved like the vibe that this show has. Because at times it's starting to be more serious, but it still has like its moments where it's like, oh, this is cute. It's a fun anime to watch. They just don't care. Like, there's no logic. They don't care about like the power. Like, they don't need to explain too much power. Like, at the end of the day, it's just the slime can take in powers, and now it's a demon lord. A slime is a demon lord. Like, what?
I heard the manga is really good. Like, I heard Rimuru like a freaking nutcase in the manga.
Dude, I can't wait. I low-key kind of want to read it because I'm curious. But I think part B comes out like
July.
Summer?
Yeah.
So,
second half will go.
No need to wait that long, actually. So,
yeah.
Never mind. I'll just wait.
Yeah, I heard part 1 sets up for part 2. Obviously, sets up for part 2.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's a spoiler for you, but I think from what I've read on Twitter, part 2 is like a war part. So.
Well, I mean, that's why like they brought him back, so it's like the whole like they worry about the 3 fronts, so they're gonna fight everyone.
It's gonna be a war.
Yeah.
Part.
I can't wait.
Oof.
I can't wait.
I can't wait either.
I guess like after watching season 1 and 2, do you just like it more in comparison, or is it just like one of those like, oh, you know what you're getting, you're gonna have fun with it?
So going back to me not liking isekai animes, I did not think of this as an isekai because you kind of forget that he isekai'd himself into this world. Like, he died as like a 37-year-old like IT guy or something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But we saw his human form for maybe 5 minutes, and then he's literally a slime for the rest of the series.
Yeah.
So I like don't think of it as an isekai at all. I just think of it as like a fantasy anime kind of, you know. So I enjoy it because the comedy part is like what gets me. yeah.
It's just fun. It's just all good fun.
Like all like the different races and like them like all the monsters being together. I think it's really cute. It's just such a cute little anime.
It's just good fun. Like, it's one of those like if you have time and you just want some like feel good, like some good action. Actually, it's got good action too. Like,
oh no, it has great action.
It's such like I think it's like a sleep. It's like one of those sleepers that people just don't pay attention to. I'm like, you should watch it. Because I remember I wasn't gonna watch it, but then one of our friends from college, like at the time, was like, "No, you should watch it. It's fun. It's good." I was like, okay, I'll take it.
No, and I know it took you so long to convince me. It took them, like, our friend group, it took them at least like 3 weeks to like convince me to watch this. Yeah. I've been scarred by isekai anime that I was like, I don't know.
I mean, not wrong. Not wrong at all. I don't blame you. But
but it's like I think a good one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think like you said, like Slime does a really good job in that it's an isekai, but it makes you forget that it's one because it's so focused on it. He's a slime. Like, he's actually reincarnated. It's not like he's reincarnated as himself and that he has these powers. Like, I think that'd be different, and I don't think it'd be good. I think the slime is just like a nice change of pace.
Yeah, and he actually died, so it's nice.
Yeah. And I mean, it's a nice change of pace because like there's so many other isekais, and they're like, most time they copy Sword Art Online, essentially.
Don't ever say that title ever again.
Hey, Sword Art Online. Let that sink in for you.
Oh, God.
Remember, say that in the comments. It's Veronica's favorite anime. Sword Art
not.
Online. Sword Art.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm going to delete some comments.
Other than that, did you have any favorite parts from that? Anything you didn't like? Like, did you like...
I wish they showed more of Miriam? The pantless girl.
Oh, Milim.
Milim?
Yeah.
Milim? You see how two stupids can't even get our names. It's fine.
Because she wants the better best girl. I'll say it right now.
Yeah, I wish they showed more of her.
Yeah.
Because somehow she like turned on
Who knows? Them. Maybe they'll explain that in part B. But no, I agree. You're right. You know? They showed her like in the intro. They gave such focus on the outro.
Yeah.
Like, it's her and Shion. Like, Shion I got because she died. But Milim was like literally the last 2 episodes.
Yeah. She wasn't really showed that much.
Yeah.
I just wanted more of her.
Even in the intro, really they show
good
her. Yeah.
In season 1.
Mm-hmm. I guess maybe they showed her a lot in season 1. Who knows? But you know how like in the intro they like tease her final form, and we're like, is that her or is it what's up with that?
Yeah.
Just to show like at the end. So.
Yeah, I know. I was a little disappointed
but
with that one.
I mean, this is only 12 episodes, so the second half will come out. So you'll probably see way more of her then.
I hope so.
Yeah.
How about you? Do you have any likes, dislikes? I know what you really like, but what?
I like the
big booby girl.
Yes. Yeah. She's my favorite. She's the best.
The audience is just gonna be like, "Who is this?"
Watch it and find out.
Yeah.
You'll find out.
Yeah.
No, I think I had the most fun with like I thought it was really cool how like the monsters got revenge on the humans that attacked. Essentially, essentially it's always going back to humans are assholes. Humans are the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Humans are the bad guys. Blah blah blah. We all know this. No, yeah, it was just fun to see they got revenge back, and it was so satisfying. I was like, yes,
it was nice.
Beat them up. They killed Shion.
Guilt for killing best girl.
I'm tired of getting my best kills killed off. It's not fun anymore. Stop.
It's not good for my heart.
Stop. But yeah, no. Overall, I think I just had a lot of fun. I think the biggest surprise was Veldora, and
Veldora's.
I didn't think he'd become a human. That's why I was like, oh, they bring him back a dragon. Cool. Oh, he's in human form.
Oh no, he's hot.
Oh no, he's hot. But yeah, anything else though?
No, nothing else.
No?
Sorry that we were just all over the place with the names, but just,
Essentially, short story, TLDR, just watch it. It's fun. If you want something fun, comedic, with like, feel good, it's honestly good wholesome fights. At times. Good fights. Cute animation. Slime's cute. Yeah. Just watch it. Just watch it. But if that's all we got, I'm just going to go ahead and end it there. And just going to take it out. We're just going to cut now.
Oh.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. You can follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at NgoVo Convo. That's NgoVo Convo. If you don't know how to spell.
Our last names.
I don't know how to spell, period. So it's okay. But if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.
We would like ad breaks.
Eventually. Cough, cough. You know you want us to read all those stupid ads that you hear about Manscaped and all that.
Yeah.
They're not stupid. I want to do it really bad. I lied. I'm the stupid one. I swear.
But I'm also the stupid one.
But we want to read those.
Yeah, we want to read those.
But yeah, subscribe and really just let us know how we're doing. And maybe let us know what you want to see next. We have things lined up, but who knows? If you want to see something more, we can make time. Who knows? We'll see.
We can, make time for other things.
Yeah. Easy. We're here to converse.
That's all we're doing is conversing.
Well, other than that, yeah. That's about it. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.